So it's almost 3 in the morning and I'm wiped the hell out from the past 2 days, but I am up recording this vlog because there's just so much to talk about that has happened. It is fucking amazing. Last night, had class and got the scare of my life because I was sitting in class and I don't get any service in the buildings because my classroom's kind of set far back. So I'm sitting there in class and we go on a 10-minute break and I get this voicemail and it's like, this is such and such from the National Domestic Line of Abuse. We're just calling to give you a holler. Call us back, we look forward to talking to you. So I basically like break down in fucking tears because I think that someone, called me in as a wife beater or some shit. And I go to class and I'm stressed out and not really paying attention, messing around on MySpace while I'm supposed to be learning about the solar system and shit. And then when I'm leaving class, I get a phone call from Nick, my ex-boyfriend, asking me what I'm doing. And I told him I wasn't really in the mood to go out. I had a lot of shit to think about. And he said something like, oh, like people who call you from the National Line of Domestic Abuse. So I guess he thought it was funny to prank me like that. I didn't think it was very funny, but, whatever. I got over it. I went out with him and my friend Terrell. And Terrell is the only black guy that I've ever been attracted to. And after much discussion last night, found out that he's had a huge crush on me and wants to take me out and, in his own words, take me to the chocolate factory. So, I don't know. We'll see what goes on with that. I'm still on the no drinking, no smoking. It's been 6 days. I was DD last night, went out, and the guy that I actually stood up on Thursday was at the max. But he was cool. We kicked it and did a little dirty dancing and didn't make out. I was too busy making out with Terrell, which, by the way, Terrell has big lips and is a fantastic kisser, and informed me that he had a huge crush on me and I wasn't sure what to do with that because some other boy was trying to holler at him. Anyway, I had to get up and work today, which wasn't too bad, but you know how it is. After work, Tina got free tickets to the Ultimate Fighting Championship that was here at the Mac Center in Council Bluffs. So we go, and I've never even watched Ultimate Fighting, on TV or anything, because I'm not really a sports guy. But I tell you, the fucking crowd in there is amazing. You go in there, and it's basically, they've got a lineup of 10 guys. 2 of them were fighting for the honorary title, the belt, or whatever the fuck it's called. And so they're in there, and I was rooting for all the people from Council Bluffs because, or Omaha, depending on who else they were fighting. There were people from all over. And it was pretty crazy. And me and Tina was drinking, and they weren't taking debit cards, so we had to find an ATM. And we got in the elevator, and Tina was wasted and started talking to some guy. And he's like, well, I'm VIP, what are you guys doing? And we're like, well, we're going up to VIP with you. So we snuck into VIP with this dude where they had free booze and a table full of food. And it was box seats, so you could fucking see everything. None of the fighters that I wanted to fight won. They all got their asses whooped, but it was still interesting. I saw a little bit of blood, and I definitely would like to go back to one of those. After that, me and Tina went to Stir at Harris Casino, and all these fucking people were sitting there. Nobody was dancing. They were playing some good tunes. Nobody was dancing. So me and Tina got up there, started dancing, and we went back to sit down. We sat next to these girls, these fat bitches, and they're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, do you guys like to dance? This one girl was such a fucking bitch. She's like, no, we don't dance. I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna sit there and drink your drinks like a fat bitch then? And then we got up to dance again, and I saw these black girls looking at me, and you know my deal with black girls. So I'm sitting there, you know, waving at them to come down, and they did. They fucking came down and danced with us. And then they came and sat with us. Tony and Robin, two amazing women. Found out that Tony is actually related to Rosa Parks, and she told us about all this shit that happened when Rosa died and how she got to go to the funeral and all this crazy stuff. And we exchanged numbers and MySpace names and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. And she actually invited me and Tina to a BMW party tomorrow. I'm not sure what that entails, but I'm pretty excited. I mean, BMW. So as for me, DD again tonight because I'm not drinking, and I'm pretty proud of myself. No drinking, no smoking. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to my sponsors, which would be viewers like you, Vincent Public, Iowa Public Television, VIP TV, and yeah, also sponsored by Mac, also sponsored by YouTube. So I just want to say thanks to all my sponsors out there and anybody that's actually watching this, because, you know, I check the hits every once in a while. I can't believe that people are actually watching this shit, but keep on watching. I'll have plenty of more fun stuff to update. I'm sure tomorrow after the fucking BMW party I'll have lots to say. So keep it real, keep it fresh. I'm gonna actually keep it fresh by jumping in the shower and peacing out and sleeping until 1. That is my big game plan for tomorrow. And then I got work, so, you know, keep it real, keep watching, and thanks for tuning in.